Nepal is located in southern Asia, landlocked between India and China. The most mountainous country in the world, the Himalayan mountain range hosts 8 of the world's tallest peaks. Hinduism, the oldest religion in the world, is practiced by 80%. 10% are Buddhist. The Buddha was born in Nepal. Over 30 million people live in a nation the size of Florida. It's one of the poorest countries in the world. Kathmandu is the busy capital city. It's also the most polluted city in the world. Nepal is totally dependent on India for land and sea access. All goods and services, even from China, come through India. That continual movement of goods and people makes it difficult to stop the flow of human trafficking. Deeply hierarchical, those at the bottom of the caste system face a realm of barriers to access, to a voice, to mobility. Women call themselves the lowest caste.
I was traveling, throughout Kenya with a group of Calvin students and professors, and we were evaluating the projects of World Renew, listening to the stories of Kenyan women about how their lives have been changed through microenterprises. So just listening to them and seeing their lives changed gave me some ideas in my mind. And I just had this dream. If I would go back to Nepal, I would like to help women and youth through small businesses and community development.
After graduating Calvin College and Seminary, Arben and Bimala returned to raise their family, build the church, and advocate wherever necessary for the empowerment of women and children.
I started coffee shop in 2006 and bakery in 2007, and crafts got started in 2007 as well.
In a very poor country, people become a commodity. 10 to 15,000 women and girls are trafficked to India each year. 7,800 children are trafficked domestically. When women find their way to higher ground, they are safe. They are trained, given a job, counseling, and a place of caring. Beautiful and creative, the women work with the tiniest of beads to make a living.
Hello, namaste. Mero naam Rupa Dango.
Rupa, the production manager, was crippled at 19. The doctors wanted to amputate. She begged them to wait and sought prayer. 6 months later, miraculously, she began to walk. She used to feel that nobody was more miserable than she. Since working at higher ground, she feels God chose her for them. Durgar's husband left her and her daughter for another. She was blamed by her mother-in-law and horribly mistreated. She went to her neighbors to beg food for her daughter. Fleeing to the city, her aunt sent her to higher ground. She was provided counseling, trained in tailoring, and she and her daughter are doing fine. The sale of crafts and jewelry to the U.S. brought profitability to higher ground, so they could create the much-needed community development organization.
When I met Bimala, we found that we both had that kind of burden in ourselves to help those who are there. They are not already a victim, but they are in one step away.
The NGO provides a safe house for women and children, scholarships for high school completion, counseling, training, and micro-enterprise loans to help start or grow your business. A bruised reed he will not break. In faithfulness he will bring forth justice. There are many tears in Nepal. When dreams are crushed, new growth arises from the ashes.
High ground has made me feel independent, self-sustaining, and it has empowered me and gave me that strength to stand, to be bold, to confront and talk with people.
Ishika had to quit high school to help her sister raise her son when her sister's husband died. But her desire was to be a singer. Each of us carries within a story or a dream. One necklace, one bracelet, one craft, gift, or party can be your part in helping fulfill the dream of women and children in Nepal.
Thank you.